everybody. Welcome to
Hello.
Big Pop's Reaction with me, BP1 and BP2.
Okay.
Now, we're back for another bit of American info, humour, chat, whatever you want to call it. We're back with southern sayings that the rest of America won't understand, let alone us Brits. So let us know. So if you're not from the south in the US and you're watching this, and I know a lot of you are,
Okay.
see if you know the sayings. If you are, let us know in the comments how many. I've got 13 for you. How many of these that you do and don't know. So we won't spend ages on each one because we don't want this to be a long video, but we'll still go through the sayings.
All right.
And what they are. All right?
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm with you.
Okay. So the first saying is, we're living in high cotton. Is a saying that they say quite a bit in the south.
Okay.
We're living in high cotton.
I'm guessing
Now,
that's where the cotton fields are.
You're going for cotton fields. See,
Yeah,
as
so-
a Brit, I'd say we're living in high cotton, cotton wool balls, clouds.
No, talking bullshit.
Hang on, I'm not talking. You've thrown out a big
The cotton
abusive
fields.
word.
The cotton fields
Yeah.
are in the south, so it's saying that they've had a bumper crop, I would imagine. Same as you. So you're going, we're living in high cotton. The cotton fields are full, so obviously it's going to be happy days all round because we're going to have a lot of cotton, a lot of money coming in. Fluffy clouds. You're going, they're not
Hey,
flipping.
he's read my screen, right? He's privy to seeing the answer before we even look.
No, that is exactly what I would have come up with because the cotton fields are in the south.
Well, all right, happy days. So the actual answer for that is cotton has long been a key crop in the South's economy. So every harvest farmers pray for the tall bushes loaded with white fluffy balls, clouds,
cotton wool
in
balls.
their fields. So, tall cotton bushes are easier to pick and yield higher returns. If you're living in high cotton, it means you're feeling particularly successful or wealthy. Okay.
Yeah, because
There
the
you
bumper
go.
crops are coming, and they're not doing Cockney rhyming slang, cotton wool ball clouds.
Yeah, there you go.
Calm down.
That's number one.
All right.
Number two.
Right, I won't look.
She
Yep.
was madder than a wet hen.
Oh, all right.
Eh? She was madder than a wet hen. So I'm
All right.
assuming that when hens get wet, they get mad.
Probably same as cats.
That's what I can guess. They get a bit scatty in the
Yeah.
southern climate.
All right, impressive because to me they've used two different ones there. So as mad as a hatter is one that we would use, or I would associate.
Yeah, mad
with.
as a hatter, yeah.
And that came from the days when they used to shine top hats with mercury. And then the
Not Alice in
mercury...
Wonderland, no?
No. So they used to shine top hats with mercury. Obviously, mercury being a poisonous metal, would then go into your
Head.
into your
Skin.
into your pores, and you go mad from mercury poisoning. So here they've used as mad as a wet chicken, mad as a hen,
Yeah.
mad as a
wet
hen. So almost the same, but yeah, I mean cats. My dogs get pretty mad when I try and wash them. So all right, see where that one's coming from.
All right. So the actual answer is hens sometimes enter a phase of broodiness.
Oh, okay.
They'll stop at nothing to incubate their eggs and get agitated when farmers try to collect them. Farmers used to dunk hens in cold water to break their broodiness. You would want to be around you don't want to be around a hormonal hen after she's had an ice bath.
Okay, so that's the same as taking an ice cold shower just to keep everything in check. All right, got that one. Yeah, but
All right.
yeah, mad as a hatter.
Number 3. He could eat corn through a picket fence.
He can eat corn through a picket fence. That's brilliant. He can eat corn through a picket fence. Very
what does that
hungry.
mean?
Somebody very hungry.
He can eat corn through a picket fence.
Yeah. All right. That's obviously you got the visual there.
I'm
the
going to
white
go with
fence.
big teeth. I'm going to go
Big
with
teeth.
someone that's got big teeth and they get through a fence. I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
All
mate.
right. Okay.
He could eat corn through a picket fence. Well, the answer
Yeah.
is this describes someone with an unfortunate set of buck teeth. Yes, I got it right.
Ah. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't look at the answers because I'm not scrolling enough. They tend to stick up and outward like a horse's teeth.
Right.
Imagine a horse eating a carrot and you'll get the picture. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He could eat corn
Yeah.
through a picket fence.
Yeah, a lot of the sort of the old Tom and Jerry style cartoonies, or the Warner, not the Hanna Barbera ones. They sort of had characters that spring to mind that look like that. foghorn leg on that sort of thing. All right, interesting one.
All right. The next one you've got is you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Yeah, I mean, we use that one. Can't make a silk purse out of a pig's ear.
Pig's ear, yeah. Sows.
That is a sow.
Yeah. Well, all right, we've done that. We know that one.
All right.
Well, we'll say it in case out there you don't know in
Yeah.
North America. A pig's ear may look soft, pink, and shiny, but you're not fooling anyone by calling it your new Marc Jacobs bag. A southerner might say this is about her redneck cousin who likes to decorate his house with deer antlers.
Okay. Got to hang your coat up somewhere, haven't you?
Well,
If you ain't got an IKEA close by, deer antlers are just as good, mate.
just as good. All right, moving on to number 5.
Yeah.
You look rode hard
Okay.
and put up wet. I mean, it doesn't even make sense.
No, so that sounds to me like if you one of those long coats that the cowboys used to wear. So
Right.
you've been out riding in it.
You
and
look
it's
rode
wet,
hard.
and you've just hung it up. So you're
Oh, okay, you
dishevelled-
look rode
dishevelled.
hard and put up wet.
Yeah,
It's
bit
a hard
dishevelled.
saying to say.
Yeah, I mean,
Dishevelled.
bit dishevelled, bit sort of worse for wear. Oh, you look
Drowned
rode
rat.
hard. Yeah, drowned rat. That's a good one.
As we
You
would
look rode
say.
hard and hung up.
Very
wet.
wet. Very
Yeah.
wet. All right.
out to
The
dry.
answer is no, this isn't southern sexual innuendo. The
Yeah.
phrase refers to a key step in horse grooming. When a horse runs fast, it works up a sweat, especially under the saddle, indeed. A good
course.
rider knows to walk the horse around so it can dry off before going back to the stable. A horse will look sick and tired if you forget this step, much like a person who misses sleep or drinks too much.
Okay, fair play.
Okay, so
obviously,
you're sort of right.
not being horse owners, we wouldn't have known about the hanging up the
No.
saddle to dry, etc. But all right, got it.
Yeah.
Makes sense,
So,
yeah.
All right, I get that. Next one. He's as drunk as a Cooter Brown.
Okay, so obviously not knowing what a Cooter Brown is, no idea. We normally say
He's
drunk
as
as a
drunk
skunk,
Drunk as a skunk. Well,
pissed as a newt.
drunk as a Cooter Brown. I mean, this has obviously got to be something that is, I'm guessing, is all over the place. Doesn't go
Yeah.
in a straight line. It runs all over the place, or it's
Cooter Brown.
I have no idea. Cooter Brown.
Person?
No, it's got.
Drunk as
I'm
a skunk.
going. I
All right.
reckon it's an animal. I don't know.
Okay.
Cooter Brown is an infamous character in Southern lore.
Person.
Lore, yeah. Legend tells that
Folklore.
he lived on the Mason-Dixie line, the
That's
border
where they-
between the
yeah,
North
yeah.
and South, okay,
Yeah.
during the Civil War. To avoid the draft on either side, Cooter decided to stay drunk throughout the entire war, making him ineligible for battle.
Really?
Abbreviated
That's a long
Southerners
time to
have
stay.
measured their drunkenness by him ever since.
Drunk as a
Okay.
Cooter Brown. Fair play. I mean, that's one way to sort of get out dodging the draft, but where did you get all
Get all
this
his
beer?
booze,
Yeah, where did you get all the hooch from?
moonshine.
Oh, yeah, probably brewed his own.
Moonshine, yeah.
Okay, drunk as a Cooter Brown. All right.
All right, number 7.
Yeah.
She's as happy as a dead pig in the sunshine.
Normally we would have gone with happy as a pig in shit.
She's as happy as a dead pig in sunshine. I reckon this says she's not happy. Oh, look at her. She's as happy as a dead pig in shit. Dead pig in the sunshine.
Sunshine. I mean, yeah. I mean,
She's like dried. She's like dried and crispy, bad humour. She's she's not happy. Look at her face. That's what I'm going. I'm going for the opposite. Bit of an oxymoron. I'm going for the opposite. No.
I'm guessing that pigs like to lie out in the sunshine, and
Yeah,
if
but
you're
this
out
is
there,
a dead one.
yeah. Well, no more worries.
Well, so
Don't
you reckon
worry
it's
about-
out there for so long, loving it so long that it dead?
Well, at least it sort of died a natural death, and no worries about being a packet of bacon. But yeah, I mean, we normally say happy as a pig in slurry.
Yeah.
Is what we would
Happy as a
normally
pig
use.
the answer is when a pig dies, presumably in a sty
Sty.
outside, the sun dries out its skin. This effect pulls the pig's lips back to reveal a toothy grin,
Right. Okay. Expect that
making
probably
it look
happens.
happy.
expect that probably happens to most things that sort of die out in the sunshine. But yeah, all
this
right.
phrase describes a person who's blissfully ignorant of reality.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, I guess we don't have a lot of sunshine over here, so you know, up your bum.
So that's why we went with sorry.
She's got more nerve than Carter's got liver pills.
Again, so is this...
Do
okay.
we... Oh, no, it's Cooter Brown, wasn't it, the last one? She's
Yeah,
got more nerve than Carter's got liver pills. So this obviously someone's... It's Carter. Got to be another drunk, isn't it? Balls of steel, as we would say. Got a lot of nerve. Oh, she's got a lot of nerve. Oh, actually, no.
No.
He would say she's got a lot of nerve to say... Oh, no one else would say that. But she's managed to say it, therefore she's got more, you know, she's got a lot of nerve. I reckon that's...
A lot of nerve, bit necky. Necky would go, oh, she's a bit necky, isn't she? Ooh, bit, ooh. She's got more nerve than Carter. I mean, somebody that Carter that everybody knows with liver pills. President Carter, did he have a liver problem and had to take pills? Not sure.
Let's have a look. Carter's products started as a pill peddling company in the later part of the 19th century. Specifically, Carter's repped its little liver pills so hard... a southern saying spawned from the Omnipresence advertisements. Alas, the Federal Trade Commission forced the drug group to drop the liver portion of the ad, claiming it was deceptive. Carter's little liver pills, hard for me to say, became Carter's little pills in 1951, but the South doesn't really pay any attention to history. The phrase stuck.
Okay, so sort of from an advertising thing where they were constantly... selling Carter's little liver pills. All right.
Yeah, got more nerve than that. All right.
Would that kind of die out over time as new, generations come along and they go?
I suppose it's the same in the families and stuff. Maybe.
Yeah.
I still say things now that I haven't got a clue what they mean, but I know their actual meaning in the context that I'm saying it, but I don't know the history. Number 9. I'm finer than frog hair split 4 ways.
Finer than frog hair split 4 ways. That's quite funny, isn't it? Obviously, as they don't have
extremely
hair, so
fine.
It's got to be very, very fine. All right.
Frog hair split. I mean, that is a saying, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Where does that? Why does that even come from? I mean,
I'm finer than frog hair split 4 ways. And where would? How are you? Oh, I'm fine at the top of the morning. I'm brilliant. I'm great.
I'm finer than frog hair split 4 ways.
That's really fun. Okay. Oh, all right. I mean,
what would we say? Yeah, I feel like you say, I'm finer than happy days. I'm doing well. We know. What I think we have too much of a saying around that. All right, Southerners mostly use this phrase to answer "How are you?"
Yeah.
Even those below the Mason-Dixon
line.
Yeah, no frogs don't have hair. And the irony means to highlight just how dandy you feel. I suppose, I'm fine and dandy. I mean, we even use that. I've used that in the UK. Yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm dandy. Fine and dandy.
Fine and dandy. Yeah, I don't sort of have any go-to phrases when anybody asks how I'm feeling. It's just, fine, all good.
All right, number 10.
Still breathing. That's always a good one.
He thinks the sun comes up just to hear him crow. Oh, he thinks the sun comes up just to hear him crow.
Talking too much. Somebody
talking too much. Somebody likes the sound of their own voice.
Yeah.
Too much, I reckon. Yeah. On farms, not just in the south, roosters usually crow when the sun rises. Their habit wakes up the house, signalling time to work. An extremely cocky rooster might think that the sun rises simply because he crows. Similarly, an extremely cocky man might think that the same when he speaks, and also that everybody should listen to him. Yeah, I think we bagged that one.
Yeah,
we bagged that one.
We'll put that one in there. Yeah, somebody that's a bit cocky,
but not heard of the saying before. We just say, a bit cocky. Oh, look at him, cocky geezer.
Yeah, bit full of it.
Yeah, he's full of himself. He is.
Yeah. Full of it is more what we would kind of use. He's full of himself, isn't he? Bit cocky. Sun comes up. Okay.
Now we have used this one before. I've just noticed this one. Number 11. That's about as useful as tits on a ball.
Yes, there's a few of those,
which is not very useful.
No, chocolate teapot.
Chocolate teapot's a classic in the UK. Yeah, it's useful as a chocolate teapot.
On a motorbike.
Ashtray on a motorbike, not one that I've particularly
Oh
used.
yeah, yeah. But ours is normally useful as a chocolate teapot, isn't it?
Chocolate teapot is the big one, yeah. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
well, I don't even need to explain that one, surely.
No.
Number 12. That thing is all.
We've done catawampus.
Catawampus, yes.
Yes.
We did. Catawampus. Yes. Speculate it's. I can't even read the words. Yeah, catawampus. They speculate it's a.
Lexicographers don't really know how it evolved, though. They speculate it's a colloquial perversion of cater corner. Variations
We've
include
done this in another.
catawampus, cariwampus, or carywonkus. It's a bit catawampus is a bit messed up. Wasn't it? I think that's what it came down to. Yeah. But we have done it in one of our
other videos, haven't we? Yeah. All right, and the final one. He's got enough money to burn a wet mule.
Oh, burn a wet mule. Okay, that's an interesting one. I suppose it would take a lot of money to burn something, especially if it was wet. No why? I mean, we sort of say, yeah. I mean, he's got enough money to burn. His money's burning a hole in his pocket, isn't it? If you want to,
yeah, money's burning a hole in his pocket. Yeah.
Yep.
He's got enough money to burn a wet mule. I mean, obviously, I'm guessing mules must be expensive. I'm not sure why you wet mule.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a wet mule can be hold a lot of water, so you'd need a lot of money to be able to burn it.
Well, it goes back to 1929. The governor of Louisiana, Huey Long, nicknamed the Kingfish, tried to enact a 5-cent tax on each barrel of refined oil to fund welfare programs. Naturally, Standard Oil threw a hissy fit and tried to impeach him on some fairly erroneous charges. I haven't got my glasses on, I'm squinting a bit, including attending a drunken party with a stripper. But Long, a good old boy, fought back. He reportedly said the company had offered legislators as much as he owed people. No, he offered people as much as $25,000 for their votes to kick him out of office. What he called enough money to burn a wet mule. Okay. We Northerners may not know what that means, but at least we know where it comes from. So there you go. Come back from the old Huey Long. Offering money to,
not Huey Lewis in the news. All right, some interesting ones there. Some that we've got sort of variations of. I mean, that one, no,
it's a bit too far-fetched. That one.
I mean, that would kind of be more like enough rope to hang himself. You give somebody enough of something, they'll end up doing it, or So that was kind of similar to that one. Yeah. But, all right. So out of those, which one was your favourite? Which one may you try and sort of sneak in now and again?
I quite like he could eat corn through a picket fence.
I think that was
That's probably the easiest. He could eat corn through a picket fence.
Yeah,
although
and I mean,
picket fences aren't really a thing in the UK as much as they are in the US, as we've started to discover.
I mean, you could even say, he could eat corn through a chain link fence. I mean, it still conjures up the same image, doesn't it? I think that was probably my favourite as well, because as soon as you sort of understood what they were saying, the visuals conjured up in your own head. So that's the one we're going
Tits
with.
on a Ball's also a funny one. There you go. Different words that you Southerners in the US are supposed to do. Phrases. Did you know?
About you Northerners?
In the North? Yeah. Have you got your own phrases?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to look up and do some of that. That would be quite good to follow up with.
Okay.
But hopefully you enjoyed that video from us.
Fun.
And also, if you're watching from the UK, I don't know how many you knew. Did you probably knew the same ones as us? And maybe you've got some other sayings that are quite, I know EnderOllie said a couple in Wales. It's stuff that's said in Wales that we've got a bit
there's a lot of regional ones, isn't there?
There's a lot of regional ones, for sure. All right. Thanks for joining us at Britpop Shack. Until tomorrow for another reaction. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from him over there.
Bye.
Wind your neck in.
He's a 20th century boy.